Wow. I didn't expect such a big turnout. Thank you guys for coming out. Let's get this done. We have a beautiful afternoon and evening in Tucson to take advantage of. Let's knock this out of the park.
Did you get what you hoped?
Oh my, and then some. I mean, yeah, just you kind of got to get back into the coaching mode of games and the emotions that come with it, and and just trying to help your guys navigate learning on the fly. Obviously, with Mo, not Mo, but with Tobey, Tobey could have played today. I mean, he's been practicing, but we just felt like, the prudent thing to do was to kind of rest him. He's been a little bit banged up, and it was good because it made us dig deep and try things we probably wouldn't have had to try. So, so I'm thankful for how our guys stepped up. Obviously, massive amount of respect for St. Mary's and what they do and how they play. Just so steady. And it's been cool competing against him for so many years that, you can kind of see the pieces he has and have a good feel for how he's going to put them together. And I'm sure at the end of the year, they're going to be 27-6 or some crazy record like that. So, it was an honor to compete against him. And, I told our guys, if you're able to lead a team like that for 40 minutes, kind of weather a storm and a few runs, I mean, it's a good place to start.
Was that a one-time thing with Tobey, or has it been,
Yeah, I mean, he's just been a little banged up, and I don't think I have to do an injury report today, Bruce, so I'm probably not going to. He's been banged up. He's been practicing. He's fine. I think if this was a game that maybe, was really meaningful and counted in the records, I'm sure he would have been playing.
In that regard, you had a couple guys that kind of had to go out at different times, little injuries and things there. Considering it was an exhibition, was there ever a point?
Well, I mean, obviously it's not ideal to play Mo 32 minutes, or Koa, I mean, he only ended up playing 22, just the minutes are probably a little heavy. We want to build to that, but it's what the situation called for. And so I was really proud of our guys, how they responded to kind of that challenge. And, that's the challenges the game presents sometimes. You got to kind of be ready. You got to be ready for maybe some unexpected things. And I thought our guys did a good job of just hanging with it, and we weren't playing great in stretches, but then making a key run at the right time to kind of get separation when it mattered.
Ivan looked like, in the red-blue, he was picking it up in the second half, and then tonight, kind of the same thing in the second half. You kind of get the better feel. What'd you think of this?
Pronunciation, it's Yvonne. I know it's spelled with an I, but so we'll get that out there. Yvonne, he played really well. Yeah, I mean, he did a great job. He's kind of the guy, we've decided, to maybe swing a little bit 4-3, probably generally play the 3 more. But yeah, so he had to swing a lot. And, he played, 23 minutes his first night out, made some big plays in the second half. I think some of our guys are going to, what I think we got to get a better feel for is, our guys are good players and they were good prospects. And maybe they didn't have to do some of the dirty work. So I'm looking at some of these rebounding numbers and it's just not going to cut it. For him to play 23 minutes and not have a rebound, it's kind of eye-opening for me. But that being said, he did have some incredible effort plays in the second half and some great drives on offense.
Expectations from Delhi?
Delhi is just, he's an experienced guy. He's been in the battles. He's gotten a lot better. He's 6 of 12 from the 3 today, and so basically, if I do my math right, he's 5 for 5 from 2 and 1 for 7 from 3. I don't know how often he's going to go 1 for 7 from 3. So, Delhi, it's just that fine line of being aggressive, but maybe not putting yourself in difficult situations and just kind of having an understanding of what that is. And listen, that's not easy to coach and that's not easy to play. So we've got to kind of help him with some of the gray areas. But listen, he had 13 points today. Ended up getting 4 steals, made a few good plays on defense. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with Delhi and I trust his shot so much that I know 1 for 7 is a lot of nights going to be 4 for 7.
Kind of going off of that, where have you seen him grow defensively?
Just with his physicality. his physicality, has allowed him to maybe try to be a little bit more effective on the ball. But that being said, I think, teams are going to maybe be aggressive trying to drive him a little bit. So he's got to answer that bell a little bit. I think he got drove 2 times in the first half, and I think he gave up kind of a hustle offensive rebound, and those are areas he can grow, and those are plays he's expected to make now.
Where would you say Krivas is? I mean, being as he had most of last year, hurt and et cetera. I mean, do you feel like now he's to the point where maybe he would be normally if he hadn't missed all that time, or
I like what I saw tonight. I like what I'm seeing in practice. And he shot a couple perimeter shots tonight, and I think that's going to be normal for him. I don't think it's going to be a thing. Now, we're not going to probably live and die on it, but he's really worked hard on his game. The guy have 17 rebounds in that game and impact things around the rim the way he did was pretty impressive.
The basket, Burries and Jaden, just that part of the game wasn't there, I think, last year, but you do have guys that go downhill.
Yeah, I think Caleb was pretty good at driving. We're going to be a team. We gotta get a little more comfortable, just getting a little deeper in the offense, and that doesn't mean we're shooting bad shots or anything. We just got to get comfortable getting more deeper in the offense, give the defense a chance to make a few more mistakes, so we can, get guys in the positions we want them to get in. And I think we'll see that. I think we had a few possessions we put together, a few where we got really deep and didn't kind of generate anything, and that's that sweet spot. You see it start getting towards single digits on the shot clock. You've got to really do meaningful stuff. So areas I'm looking to grow, but you're definitely right. There are a few guys that are comfortable getting downhill, and we'll continue to build on that.
What do you feel in the stability of Jaden and Braden, considering Braden, obviously Braden's a freshman, but they both look like
He's straight.
seamless.
Braden's poise, doesn't indicate, his year in school. He's very poised, and he had some foul troubles today, but thank God. Randy agreed to the 6 foul deal. I think it just helps us. I wanted to make sure guys got a lot of reps today, and I didn't want to be 7 guys in and out with like normally how you try to manage a game, because I'm sure it impacted both teams. With foul trouble, but you wanted to make sure guys got good run out there today, and so. And that's something we got to learn from, because that fouls impact the game and rotations and how you sub. So that's something we have to be mindful of.
And, you guys did when you'd have a secret scrimmage. Would you do that on the
Usually secret scrimmage is like unlimited.
Was it your idea or Randy?
I suggested unlimited. Randy settled on 6, so that's what we did.
A little bit.
Go ahead.
Thanks. Talking about Jaden a little bit, just there's a lot more youth on this team maybe than normal. Just it feels like the offense flows so smoothly when he's in the game. Just talk about his veteran presence, kind of his ability.
Well, yeah, you're right. He's a veteran and he's a good player, and Jaden's played with good players his whole life. So he's gotten really comfortable, kind of blending in and allowing maybe certain guys to be more aggressive on offense if that's what worked best for the team. And now he's a senior. He's put his time in. He's in a program that trusts him, significantly, and he's got some talented young teammates with him, but they have to learn the ropes a little bit. So I thought, the way he controlled that game in the second half was really, really impressive.
Methodically and slow things down. How do you feel the defense did going up against that kind of?
Well, I told our guys, we shot 53% and turned the ball over 7 times. That's a winning formula. We held them to 39.3%, and they turned the ball over 12 times. That's a winning formula. So I felt like, there was obviously some mistakes defensively, and a little bit of it I think was just due to fatigue and maybe some concentration things that we can, that I think the tape will be a great learning tool to kind of learn from.
There's a shot right around 50% from the free throw line. First game jitters.
I think we're going to be a really good free throw shooting team. I really do. You don't take it for granted, and obviously our guys, are practicing free throws. But sometimes, that's how it goes. First time, that's why you play these games, and that's why it's great. It was played under the lights. Let's get guys, comfortable making shots. And I think you look at the half. I think we ended up with a 7-point lead at the half, and I think we were a little bit double digits, and man, there's that stretch we're missing a bunch of free throws. So, I feel good about, our efficiency. I mean, scoring 81 points against a team that's, does a great job controlling possessions, and not shooting good at the free throw line. You go, 18 or 19, from the free throw line, you score 85, 86 points. You watch St. Mary's box scores this year, you're not going to see that very often.
Guards consisted of 46 points tonight. How do you see using that rotation moving forward of 3 guards in your starting lineup?
Well, I mean, we're always going to start 3 guards. I mean, I haven't settled in on what the starting lineup's going to look like. We got to kind of, do a deep dive and figure out, what works best, and, I'm not necessarily worried about starting 5 certain guys. I'm more worried about, building a rotation that makes sense and kind of connects the dots. So that's going to be my focus the next couple weeks when I make those decisions. But the first focus is watching this film, learning from it, and having our best week of practice yet, where we can really hone in on some things and learn and we should be a better team, regardless of opponent, the next time you guys see us.
Oh, well,
He shot 4 more on that list.
what should I ask first? Well, when you've had Tobe, are you playing him at the 4 at all with the way Krivitz is showing you now?
Yeah.
Are you anticipating?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no question. I mean, he's going to play some at the 4. He's an experienced player. He's mobile. Yeah, no question. He's going to play the 4 and the 5, and I like how those lineups, project.
You had Koa kind of at the 5 almost.
Well, that was because Tobe didn't play. I mean, the really, Koa's going to, see the bulk of his opportunities at the 4. Have a great day, guys.
How'd you think the first outing went?
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of stuff to improve. As a team, defensive stuff, offensive stuff. But I feel like everybody stepped up. With Tobey out, Krivas did a great job on the boards offensively. Dwayne, Koa, everybody. So shout out to those guys.
Since you got here, out of Arizona, you're a downhill guy, right? Get it? Has it changed now that you have to kind of be more of a leader of the perimeter and the team?
Not really. Just taking what the defense is giving me. They're probably gonna go under the ball screens. Try to keep me out the paint. So my teammates believe in me, and just trusting my work I've been putting in.
Did you feel any more pressure to really, not pressure, but just a drive to get it done and take control of things?
No, not really. I was just trusting. Mo was feeding me and setting great screens, and I was able to get downhill and able to get to the free throw line and finish. So.
What are your expectations on the perimeter?
Talking about the whole game or defensively, offensively?
Overall, just not even today, just overall in the big picture.
Yeah, I think obviously shooting's a big part of, I think our identity and our game, especially my game. And I think that's something that we're always, working on and trying to keep it clean because that's where a lot of the game is played, and ball screen coverage and all that. So we work on it every day and just get better at it, really.
And for you specifically, given your shot and the need for
Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Putting the reps in, getting shots up, getting different reads up, that's always going to be part of the game. It's a huge part of my game, JB's game, especially as a guard, you have to be able to play on the perimeter. So we keep getting better at that, and we'll work on it in practice and stuff like that.
Was that tough to have a team like this with their defense, the way they play, their style, and so early on, first team you're seeing, and have to kind of keep everything smooth against something like that?
Yeah, they're a good team. They're always, historically been a pretty good team. They're solid on defense. They have, their set coverage. Like, we knew what they were going to run, and they're just so good at it that, it makes it confusing at times. But that's a great game for us to, go out in the first game of the year, kind of get our feet under us, get that, get inside McKale with all the people, and just get those nerves out of the way because they're a legit opponent. It's not like we came in here and played anyone. So to be able to do what we did against them it's a good sign for the season.
How do you guys feel Mo did in all the extended minutes, especially with Tobey being out?
Mo was great. Playing it's probably the most he's played in a while, and super proud of Mo. Not only on the glass, I don't know how many rebounds he had, but like 15 plus or something like that. But offensively, we're seeing improvement. Stepping out, shooting a three. He's been working on that, and they're definitely going to fall. Free throws, and his presence just down there is great for our team, and we're going to need it. So shout out to Mo.
You've seen him for a while now. Do you feel like he's where he was before he was hurt last year? Or maybe, I don't know if you sensed he was maybe limited even early last year?
He's definitely got better. His outside shot, the midi, the three, his physicality, being a rim protector down there, and it's only going to get better throughout the season.
What do you guys think of the freshmen today, just how they played?
Yeah, they were good. Getting up and down, it's always hard the first time. I think they played well. Braden came out hot early. Koa kind of got his legs under him as the game went on. And I think it's just a matter of time to, get that feeling and get those nerves out of the way, like I said. But they were great. They contributed on, maybe not just points, but a lot of things that people don't necessarily look at. They had a lot of impact for our team, both offensively and defensively.
Do you think because of the quality of this opponent that better gets you prepared for the fact that you're going to be starting with a defending national champion in 2-3 weeks as compared to having the just two non-Division I opponents?
Definitely. You can't simulate game reps in practice. You can try, but you never get it unless you play against tough people. That's the best preparation you can ask for. That's exactly why we've scheduled these people, and that's why our non-conference schedule is the way it is. We're going into a league that everyone knows is one of the best leagues in the country, and you have to be equipped with the right tools to be able to handle that. So we don't shy away from any opponent, and we're expected to go and play big guys and beat them. So.
Just I don't know if you guys, the Big 12 coaches had their poll last week, and they didn't put any of you guys on the 10-player all-elite preseason team. Is that a conversation for you guys at all, or anything you be thought about or upset about, or don't care? Or what's the reaction?
Our main goal is to win games and just control what we can control, and that's winning games and our energy and effort on the court. So we're not really worried about that. We know it's it's only us at the end of the day, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to help each other succeed, and at the end of the day try to hang up a banner. So.
All right. All set. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.